Oh, hello there. I didn't see you from across the way. So, I cracked myself up. So today I am doing a sort of golden winged liner look. I was kind of inspired by the early fall when the leaves are starting to go a little bit yellow, which is kind of this time of the year, almost like the end of August, early September. I'm also sharing with you guys one of my favorite liquid eyeliner tips. I've talked about it before in videos, but I wanted to share it again now that I have grown a bit in the subscriber region. If you guys aren't following me on my other social medias, they're all linked below for you guys to check out, like my Instagram and my Snapchat I don't go on, but my Instagram stories, I have my moments on there. Those of you who watch them know exactly what I mean. So, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I guess I'm supposed to say those things, but now I'm going to say that I'm just going to get on with the video because it's a long one. So I'm starting my face off actually using a face mask. My skin has been so dry lately because I've not been hydrating enough, so I wanted to use this Radiance Revitalizing Mask by Leaders, and I'm just going to pop that on, if I can open it. Oh, this one is like extra gooey. I have let this sit for 15 minutes, and for the magic reveal, oh no, I still have skin. That was weird. I question where that came from in my brain, but it's okay. Then I'm using this Guerlain Abel Royale. It is this amazing treatment oil with extracts of honey. I'm obsessed with this. And then just to finish off the sort of prep of my skin, I'm using this, I believe it's Lapcause, L-A-P-Cause Micro Serum Mist in Blue Water. There's just something that's luxurious about using a spray in your makeup routine. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like it, and this is just like a nice basic moisturizing mist. So I'm going to spray some of that on. I'm priming my skin with this YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and I absolutely adore this product. I think it has just the most beautiful little dusting of gold in it to really reflect light, and it's one of my favorite primers. So I'm just going to use my fingers to spread that on my face. For foundation, which is not something I normally use, I'll be using the Amore Pacific Color Control Cushion Compact in the color Light Medium. And I haven't actually used this foundation before, so I'm going to try applying it with this little pad. I guess this will sort of be like a first impression sort of deal. This stuff is SPF 50 as well, so it's really good to add a little extra sun protection to your routine. I actually really like it. I'm looking at myself in the little flip-up thing in the camera right now, and I like the way that my skin is reflecting the light a lot right now. I don't know how much of that is the primer and how much of it is this, but I'm digging it. And I'm just going to sort of touch upon that with a beauty blender just to make sure that it's all nice and blended into my skin. In the meantime, I'm going to add a little bit of a lip balm, and I'm using this Cocoa Care Cocoa Butter Lip Balm. This stuff smells so good. It's like actual chocolatey smelling, but has almost like a hint of jasmine or something in there. It's weird. Next, I am going to be putting on a little bit of concealer. I am using the Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer today, and I've been loving this concealer. It is really natural and really beautiful and just really creamy and blendable. So I'm using my ring finger, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that on. And then going back in with the Beauty Blender, I am going to blend all of that out. And then using my Beauty Blender, I'm just going to make sure that it is all nice and blended out. Now I'm going to be using a powder by the Balm to set my face. This is called Sexy Mama. I'll be using a Sigma tapered highlighter brush and just adding a little bit of this onto certain parts of my face. I'm not going to powder my entire face though. Just in places that I really feel like I need to set my concealer or foundation. And one of the reasons that I like this powder is because it is a very, very sheer powder. That is it for the base of the face. I'm going to zoom you guys in and start on my eyes. I actually went to go look through my beauty products today because I wanted to do a stronger brow than what I've been doing lately. And I could not find one single brow product. So I'll be using the Tartelette palette by Tarte today, and I'm using Wander, Dreamer, and Power Player all mixed together to do my brows. And of course, to set my brows, I'll be using my trusty Anastasia brow gel. I'm going to be priming my eyes today with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. For this eye look, I'm going to be using one of my absolute favorite eye palettes, which might surprise some of you guys. It surprised me, but it is the MAC Eyeshadows 15 Warm Neutral palette. I'm going to start off with a Makeup Forever 242 brush, and this is just like a fluffy brush, and I'm taking this light color here and just adding that over my eye sort of as a base color. Next I'll be going in with this beautiful burnt orange color and the same brush, and I'm just going to blend some of that into the crease of my eye. Next I'm going in with this color here and just a Sephora shadow brush. I think this is literally my oldest brush that I own. And I'm just going to add that towards the front of my lid. Using the same brush, I'm just going to use one color over, which is a little bit of a darker color, and I'm going to bring that on the outer corners of my eye. Going back to my Makeup Forever brush, I am going to dip into the next color over, this darker one, with a little bit more of this orange one as well. And I'm just going to brush that into my crease. And I'm blending it out, sort of following the shape of my eyebrow. I'm going to go back in with the Sephora shadow brush that I used and the lightest color, and then a little tiny bit of this gold here. And I'm just going to add that in the center of my lid as a little bit of a highlight. Then I'll be using a Sigma blending brush and going back in with that first light color that I used from this palette. And I'm just going to blend out the top of that crease. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while, but I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite tricks for doing winged eyeliner, and it's pretty simple, but it makes my life so much easier, especially because I'm sort of a color within the lines type of person. So I'm using a Sigma concealer brush, and I'm going back into my Benefit Boing concealer, and I'm just going to be drawing a line with the concealer where I want my winged liner to go. And then you have this sharp line for following when you do your eyeliner. I am using my L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner in the color Black. And if you mess up at all, you can use that same brush and the concealer just to clean up anything under the line Going back into my MAC palette, I'm going to grab my Sephora shadow brush again, and I'm going to be using a mixture of, I'm just going to use this color. I'm going to use that color under my eyes and just bring it out to the wing a little bit. Same Sephora shadow brush, I'm going to use a mix of these two lightest colors here and put that just on the inner edge of my bottom lash line. I'll be curling my eyes with my Kevyn Aucoin lash curler. I'm using this highlight by Becca, and the label has worn off, but I believe it is the Sensual Skin, oh no, it's the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I'm just going to be putting a little bit of that onto my eyes. For mascara, I'll be using the YSL The Shock Mascara. This is just a really good feathery mascara that I like to use. That's all I'm going to do for eyes, and I'm just going to zoom you guys out to finish off the rest of the face. I'm using the Urban Decay Shade and Light brush and my Marc Jacobs Instamark Light Filtering Contour Powder in the color number 40 Mirage filter. And I'm just going to be using the darker shade to contour my face a little bit. The blush I'm using with this look is actually one of my favorite yet least talked about blushes. It is just the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush blush, and this is in the color Rose Without Thorns. I actually got it in the wrong color from when I tried it in the store, but I absolutely adore this color. It is so beautiful. And then I'm blotting it out a little bit with a beauty blender. I think this actually tells you to spray the product on a brush or something before applying it to your face, but I like spraying it directly on my face and then blending it out with something like a beauty blender because I think it gives you a more natural wash of color. It's a little bit more dispersed. It doesn't just look like a stripe of pink. It's just sort of a wash of a natural flush. Before I apply highlighter, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and a Sigma Tapered face brush. And I'm just going to use those to add a little bit extra of a glow to my face. I'm just blending that out with my fingers. For lips, I am using my L'Oreal Color Rich lip liner in All Natural, and I don't think you can actually find this in stores anymore. You have to order it online. I'll leave it linked below with the rest of the products, but this is just my absolute all-time favorite lip liner. Doing a quick blot with a tissue just so it looks like my natural lips. And just to finish off the face, I'm using this Kula makeup setting spray with SPF 30. Plus it kind of smells like cucumber, so it's really nice. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and for those of you who have watched to the end here, comment your favorite candy and let's try to see if we can weird other people out by our candies. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.